Hi everyone, this is Sarah Bull and I am just now beginning my paper mache mask. I'm doing a traditional mask where I will be able to make holes for the eyes so I can see through it. I did use an example that one of our other students have used, using a water jug or a milk carton as the base to form my mask. I took a jug and I cut it right in half. This process was kind of tricky, cutting it in half. I used an X-Acto knife. I made my holes for my eyes and I made a little mouth. So this is the beginning of my project. I'm going to start putting the newspaper down and I'm excited to see what it's going to look like. I am going to use flour instead of glue, and I'm not sure if that is the best idea in the world, but we'll see how it goes. I have my paste made. I have decided to go with an animal theme. Maybe like a lion or a tiger, something that would protect me as if I were to create a character. Something that is maybe like a zoo animal, something more exotic. I cut newspaper into strips. This is for sure gonna be messy. Day 2 of my paper mache mask. Yesterday I put 3 layers of paper mache onto my mask. The drying process probably took the most time out of anything. I found myself trying to use a blow dryer, trying to use a heater, a fan, just to make the process faster. But it definitely took time. This is my mask so far. I probably would have gotten glue all over my clothes if I had used glue. So I'm really glad that I used flour. I kind of used half and half, 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of water, and it worked out really well. This morning when I woke up, I started adding facial features. I found this to be the most challenging part. I am satisfied with my mask. It is a female lion so far. I don't know if you can tell. Before my facial features, it looked more like an Asian mask or like a scary Halloween mask. But now I can actually tell that this could possibly be an animal. I was nervous about putting these facial features on because I wasn't sure like how easy they would stay stuck to the project, but for the most part I think it's gonna work. I'm excited to just see the final outcome. Last night I put a finishing coat of paper on my mask. I did some tips and tricks research on the internet and found that the last layer of paper you should use white paper, so it is like a solid white coat. That way you're not mixing with any colors. I started painting my mask. My color scheme is browns, blacks, whites, and a little bit of red. This is my mask so far. Can you tell that it's a lion? I kind of referenced to other lion pictures so I can get an idea of what the facial features would be like. I don't know how I did this, but it turned out really, really nice. I was able to somehow make texture on the mask, make shadows and highlights, and I think it looks like a lion. I don't know. I don't have any patience usually, but I definitely had patience doing this, and I'm really glad I did, because it took a lot of patience to put the details in, and I'm not usually like that, so I'm really glad that I kind of told myself to just be patient because it paid off in the end. I'm really, really, really happy with it. My paint was starting to dry out, and I was like, oh no. I didn't want it to be overpowering, so I just continued to use my brush strokes with the dried out paint, and it turned out to be really good. It put some nice texture on there. I was inspired by this whole African type of animal because my boyfriend's house has a bunch of animals on the walls. Really cool paintings of African animals. There's some zebras, there's a male lion and a female lion, which this is kind of where I got my idea. I'm going to show you the detail here a little bit closer. There's my mouth, and there actually is a little hole in there, but I used lots of different brush strokes to create this type of texture on the face. I'm happy with it.